I love it. That is such a great track. That is Nicole. The band is Loud George. I'll tell you, that sounds like it's right out of Seattle, but it's not. They are from the UK. And let's see who we have via Microsoft Teams. Loud George, or members of. Hey, what's up? Guys, welcome to the show. Tell me who each of you are and what you do in the band, please.
So I'm Eric. I'm the singer and the guitar player.
I'm Sam. I play bass and shout in the background.
Okay.
I'm Nick. I play drums, so I am actually the loudest George, I think you'll find.
Gotcha. Well, welcome, guys. So it's just the three of you. Are you a three-piece?
Yeah. We are, yeah.
Yeah, you guys make a lot of noise for three guys. That's amazing. So, no, I'm really excited to talk to you. Welcome to the show. I do love that song, Nicole. We also have Monolith, which we're going to play at the end of our segment. Another great track. But where are you guys from exactly?
We're not from Manchester, New Hampshire. We're from Manchester, England.
Yes.
I don't know which come first. We can debate about that.
Well, no, I think we know which came. We are not the original Manchester, clearly. But part of why it's so interesting to me is, so obviously, I made the Seattle reference, of course, Seattle, Washington, here in the United States. You guys, a very heavy grunge sound. I would assume that when that song was playing, that our listeners had no idea that you guys were from Manchester, UK, as they're hearing that song. So it's very. I'm really curious about that. The grunge influence. It sounds like I said, it sounds like '90s Seattle. Tell us about that. And is that kind of? I did listen to your other songs as well online. Yeah, some great stuff on Bandcamp, and it seems like that's really the vibe with this project, Loud George.
Yeah, I think originally, so when we got together whilst we were in uni, and the general consensus was that we'd make a band that was like Nirvana without being Nirvana.
Yeah, it was kind of, the energy level was definitely so, like, all the guitars were turned up to 11, and there was a lot more screaming back then.
Yeah.
But when we came back, met up after uni and stuff, and none of us had ever played in a band that was as good as what we were doing back then. So we sort of retooled all the old songs, and you can really hear it all there. But on this new album that's coming, I think the whole album drops on the 13th.
Okay.
Like 13 tracks of it, and we sort of got a bit more prog with, like, there's some weird time signatures and stuff going on, some mad stuff that Eric's doing on the guitar.
We were trying to make it as inaccessible to the general listener.
Yeah. In our old age, we've got. Yeah, as Nick was saying, I think originally we came from like that Nirvana bent, and I think that was when we were young and carefree. That was what we wanted, but
yeah,
it's definitely less apathetic. I think when you think about grunge, it's very apathetic and very, very young and spirited to a kind of like nihilism. And I don't think we're there anymore. I think we're a bit older, like kids now.
Everything's fine.
Everything, all is well. You guys have been around for a while, right? Was it 2010 when you started originally, this project?
Yeah, 2010 was when we met up at uni.
Okay.
And then we had a few years, and then we broke up just after uni finished, and I had to work at McDonald's, and we
all took jobs. Ferris wheel for a bit. Yeah.
Tell us about the Ferris wheel, Sam.
Oh, it was lovely. I used to just force people to take their picture and then take money out their pockets. And got off. It was a dream job. I still so much cash from that job.
Left-handed carny bassist.
So how long was the break for you guys? How long were you not together?
10 years. It basically coincided with COVID.
Oh, yeah.
COVID happened, and I sent a message to them both just saying, do you want to redo we basically recorded the album originally 10 years ago in uni.
Okay.
Obviously it wasn't the greatest recorded thing in the world. It was done in like a weekend.
Yeah, you could hear the alcohol.
Oh yeah.
So we just over COVID. I was bored, and I said, "Do you guys want to do it again? And we'll, get together and have a go."
And I said, no, I don't like you. This is why I've been avoiding you.
So you basically re-recorded the album at that point?
Yeah, the whole first album.
Yeah, well,
we all had home studios by that point, so
Yeah.
all kind of remotely, redid the bits and then started messing around with rewriting a few little parts. I mean, the lyrics from 10 years ago when we were all 20 are all very much just, I'm so sad and girls aren't nice to me.
And this rhymes with me. But it's like being able to do it remotely. I mean, it speaks like we didn't actually meet up until we were doing a music video that we never actually used for the first one. But that was off the first album. We ended up doing a couple of videos for that, but on this album that's coming out now, we've done 3 or 4, and it's all been, again, it's DIY recording.
Yeah.
But I just think it speaks out that like we were able to do that first album. We rewrote the lyrics over on like meetings with each other. We rewrote everything like in BandLab and stuff a couple of times, used some MIDI examples, and then recorded everything ourselves. And the album was done.
Oh, wow. That first album took us ages because we were doing it song by song by song. And what's funny is the equipment got better. So when we started out, Nick was recording on bin lids. So I think Jelly Bean from the first album was recorded on, like, instead, the cymbals were awful. They were like actual dustbin lids.
Oh, really?
Would you call them garbage can lids?
Oh, wow.
So yeah, they were pretty awful. And as it went along, we got better equipment, and then we did this album.
Yeah, you can hear it get better as it comes out. But I think with this new one, like, we're all tooled up with the stuff that we needed. We're actually in person. I mean, we've been recording loads since then, and some stuff hasn't made it on the album, but we've had some really good experiences. Like just going over to Wales, like, we've got such nice countryside out here.
Yeah.
Just going in a cottage, no soundproofing or anything, just blasting a load of music out.
Yeah. The original recordings, I assume the original album that you recorded, is that available anywhere online, or have you kind of hidden that from the world?
Yes, you can find that on Spotify.
The original before it got retooled.
The original, yeah.
There are some.
There is on
SoundCloud.
On SoundCloud.
Oh.
Like 2 or 3.
We can't log in. We would hide it. But
For real?
We can't. They all have different names back then, and I think, like, so we really like Lightning now, but like Lightning back then was called like I think it was something about 4D TV or something. I can't remember what it was about.
Oh. Yeah, I'm curious because, you know, like I said, I listen to everything that you have on Bandcamp, but it would be interesting. I think just to go back, I might check out your SoundCloud and just see. It would be interesting to hear the original material. You know, the way it was originally done, just out of curiosity.
That makes you happy.
I'm kind of a nerd for that kind of thing. Plus, you know, it almost sounds like the original might be considered more of a demo recording, and I love listening to that kind of stuff. I think it's really interesting.
There's one good one on there, which is a cover of
Sale.
No, These Boots Are Made for Walking.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Like a demo quality cover of that, which is quite. That
nice. Was all recorded live, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
That was good.
Oh wow, yeah.
We did quite a lot of stuff back then. Like we used to get about just in like a tiny little 1-liter car. I don't know how we fit everything in and all the people in there, because we had like people that were coming to the gigs in the car with us as well.
Oh really?
We were going from Manchester to Crewe, like down south and stuff, but doing it all in one car. Do you remember we played with that Harry Styles band as well?
Yeah, do you know Harry Styles? we played with Harry Styles, his original band, before he got famous.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. We didn't even realize till the night, did we?
No.
Oh, that's wild.
But I think we definitely cover more ground now that like we're all driving, and the stuff that we've got on the road with us, that's also growing as well as the studios, so that's good.
Yeah. I'm curious too, you know, in terms of that classic grunge sound that you guys have, does that help you stand out in the scene? Obviously there's a lot of bands there in the area that you're in, but I assume, tell me if I'm wrong, I assume there's nobody else there doing exactly what you're doing.
Huge grunge scene in the UK.
Yeah.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
I mean, like,
that's interesting.
When we went down to Camden last, that like in London, there's a band there called Avoid. There's a couple of other bands, like especially when we go down south, isn't it? Like like especially like girl rock grunge bands, like they sound great.
Yeah.
The only thing that sets us apart is that we're old.
Yeah.
We're entering middle age now.
Old loud George.
Old loud George.
That's it. See, I wouldn't have expected that there was such a grunge scene there. Has that always been the case, or has that kind of ebbed and flowed over the years? Because right here, like in the United States, there really is no, I mean, there are bands, there are indie bands that have that sound, but as far as, I can't honestly tell you that there are a lot of grunge bands around currently in the U.S., and there haven't been for a long time. But has that always been the case where you guys are?
Well, we're very sad and apathetic as a country, as a nation. It leans into it. I don't know. I think it's kind of come full circle, and I feel like I've seen it on the local scene over the last 5 or 6 years.
It feels like there's
more and more bands are moving away from a kind of just like general alt rock and metal, and a lot of the younger up and comings are doing grungy sounding stuff now. I'm wearing the clothes as well. I'm looking at it thinking, I was wearing that when I was 10.
It's hard to say, because none of us are promoters. We don't put our own shows on and see a lot. So we stay pretty much in our niche. So we, don't get me wrong, we go to a lot of gigs and stuff. But when you're that close to the niche, it's kind of hard to see for looking. Like, I've always gone to grunge gigs here. I feel like it's something you've always been able to go and watch in the UK. Like, we love that over here.
Yeah.
But with bands like Wet Leg and things like that, there might not necessarily be like a four chord power chord thing.
Gotcha.
But it's definitely got like a grunge thing. And I remember when people were doing nuts about going to see, what's that Australian band, is the Chats.
Yeah, the Chats.
People went nuts to go and see them. They're very punk.
I do think there's a lot of punky sort of stuff coming out of Australia at the moment, like Amel and the Sniffers.
Great everything that comes out of Australia is just incredible.
Yeah,
big and scary and poisonous music.
Interesting. And so, tell me about that song, Nicole. I really love that song. Who is Nicole?
Nicole is sort of fictitious, but it's basically all of us had friends that had said that a man had told them to smile from a very young age. Like, I remember talking to my friend Kate about this, and I was like, "What? About 15 years old? Do you think like there's a bit of patriarchy forced on some girls?" And she says, "No, way younger than that." And then we got talking about it. We had this mean riff, so we just decided to throw that in on the lyrics. So it was a good lyrical content for us.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. And then I assume that, is that kind of a theme? Because it sounds like you're going for something, like you're not just singing about being sad and whatnot. Like there's some real content there in terms of those lyrics. I mean, you're talking about something that sounds like, the patriarchy, repression, and things like that. Is that a consistent theme in your lyrics? Because, like I said, I listen to the other songs and they all sound like, there's some genuine substance is the word I think I was looking for in terms of your lyrics. It's not just, we're grunge, we're sad, whatever. It seems like you're really going for something there.
I would say it's not really a theme that we've hit on that, but we've definitely, you're right in saying that we've tried to get more substance into this round of songs.
Yeah.
I think we've really tried to create or start with a story or a strong concept. So there's a song, the title track, Sex Teeth, which is the one that's coming out with the album. That's about a man being buried alive underground willingly so that he can enjoy the sensation of being eaten alive by insects, because that is his fetish.
Oh my!
It's nice and happy, this one. There's stuff about experimenting on animals. There's a song about a butterfly eating some ants.
There's a lot of nature, a lot of death. The whole album sort of revolves around that sort of rotting,
grotesque kind of. Would be the theme of the album, is grotesque imagery.
Yeah, I think we're trying to be gross, weren't we? A little bit gross. We're being profound.
Well, the time signatures were gross, so why not make everything else minging?
There was a 4-minute track of just audio of Eric throwing up.
What was the song that was originally 7 minutes long? That's it's not had a single. We played it live once, the full 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Our set's over. We have more time.
No one enjoyed that. We did. It was like the Joe from Spinal Tap, the Jazz Odyssey. We made a Jazz Odyssey. That was a
movement.
I was thinking about Spinal Tap when you were saying songs about death. I was thinking about Sir Dennis Eaton Hogg when he says every film and every cinema is about death. Death sells.
Yeah, it does. Wow, that's why I wrote the album. Today we were discussing writing a new album, but we're all going to be on bass, and then we were discussing the Spinal Tap.
On lead bass.
Lead bass, yeah.
Lead bass.
This is Spinal Tap is my favorite movie of all time, by the way. So
I think there's another one that's just come out.
Yeah, Jenny and I did watch the sequel. It's all right. I mean, it doesn't have the magic of the original, but it's okay. But I've seen the original 1,000 times. I don't think we're going to watch the sequel again. But okay, here's the obvious question: where does the name Loud George come from?
Oh, my girlfriend at the time, ex-girlfriend now, said it in her sleep at 2:00 in the morning. Just woke up and said, "Loud George," and I thought,
really,
that's quite good. I'll take that.
It's healthy that was your thought. It wasn't like, who's George?
That was my second thought. Wait a minute.
Right.
Yeah, no one's called George apart from whoever she was seeing.
Oh my goodness. Well, whoever George is, I hope he knows that there's a band named after him.
Did we find another, like a company called Loud George or something as well?
No, that was you when we designed the logo.
Oh yeah.
Nick wrote. Do you know the LG logo? Do you remember that? It was like the L inside the G.
I don't think. Do you have LG over there? Life's Good, the tech brand.
Isn't it?
Oh, LG. We have LG. Yeah.
But so when we were making the logo for it, Nick
Designed the LG logo.
Described the LG logo.
And then I drew it.
Yeah.
It was like we should have the L inside.
that my brain was soup then.
So is that like, have you used that actual logo?
No.
Okay.
There have been a few logos over the years, but no, we didn't just completely rip off the LG logo.
I was going to say, there might be a cease and desist letter in your future if you did, but yeah.
They shut that down straight away, those two. They didn't like my logo.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. Well, it's a cool name. So refresh our memories again. So it's not in a full album, right? It's an EP, Sex Teeth?
No, it's a 13-tracker.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I think about 7 of them have come out. The latest to being Nicole and Monolith.
Okay.
And then on the 13th of March, we've got a 13-track album coming out. So there'll be 4 or 5 songs that people haven't heard.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it was a blast to record it, honestly.
Excellent.
Very weird time signatures, very fun listen.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. So that's coming out March 13th. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to hear that. So guys, where's the best place to go online for people to keep up with everything that you're doing? Where should they go to keep up with Loud George?
Instagram. We're very active on Instagram. We do want to promote the Bandcamp. Everyone get on the Bandcamp.
Yes.
We love the Bandcamp. Go to the Bandcamp.
Buy a t-shirt on the Bandcamp.
Buy a t-shirt on the Bandcamp. But don't order a medium. We've run out.
Okay. I'm a big proponent of Bandcamp because the thing that people might not realize about Bandcamp too is that you get a very high quality file. It's much better to get your music from Bandcamp than to say, if you're streaming it on YouTube, which a lot of people do, because it's so easy, or even Spotify. If you get it from Bandcamp, you're getting the highest quality file that is available typically. And so I'm a big proponent of Bandcamp.
Yeah, 100%. Everything that we've got up on there is it's all WAVs. It's the highest we could bounce it out as, and we do it all ourselves as well. So that's the great thing. Like when Eric's finished mastering everything, we just make sure that we've got all the tags done. But the whole first CD, the things that we sell at our gigs, they're all WAVs. It's as much as we can get.
Yeah. No, that's excellent. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. In a moment, we're going to hit this track, Monolith. What should we know about this? Is there, we talked about Nicole. Is there a story with Monolith, or what should our listeners know about this before they hear it?
Well, this is Eric again. So what happened was Nick had wrote 4,000 songs, and we were trying to contribute some songs to it. Yeah. So I bashed it out in my garage in a few hours, and then sent it and was like, "Is this weird enough?"
Oh,
the answer was yeah. So
yeah,
Perfect.
I mean, we then workshopped it for like 6
and then we
months on top of
workshopped
that.
it. But yeah, this song was like
Basically Eric having a panic. That's what's
panic,
going on
and
here.
I really love it. It's great. It's weird. It's Monolith is one of my favourites.
Okay.
I hope people enjoy it.
It very nearly ended up on the fridge. No, I'm joking. It was well done, Eric. It's a great song. No, great song though. It's and again, weird time signatures, but like I feel like what me and Sam are bouncing around with, you can still like move to it, even though it's in an odd number.
Yeah.
Really, really weird vocals though from our Eric.
Yeah.
In terms of what the actual lyrical content is, I think it's just a synopsis of what the whole album is about. Again, just the whole death and weird things that we wanted to write about.
Right. Very good. So we're going to play this, but we'll let you guys go in the meantime. But I really want to thank you, all three of you, for being with us today. This has been a lot of fun. Like I said, I listen to everything that you have available on Bandcamp, and I really like it. Can't wait to hear the full album. And we will definitely do this again as you guys are releasing new music. We'd love to have you back in the future.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Thanks, dude.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to play this track, so we'll let you guys go. But again, guys, Loud George, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll talk to you soon.
Nice one.
Talk to you
Cheers,
soon.
bye.
All right, guys, take care. All right, that is all three members of Loud George, and check this out. This is called Monolith, and I really like this a lot. And remember, Sex Teeth coming out on... Thinking about what the song's about. Coming out on March 13th, so very, very soon, next week. But here it is, Loud George. This is called Monolith.